This is verse 21 of the 18th chapter of the Gospel of John, the midst of this interrogation, which presumably Annas, the former high priest, and in some people's minds continuing to be the true high priest, is putting questions to Jesus here. Of course, he's hoping to trip Jesus up, to get him to do something right off the bat that is going to be incriminating and put an end to this process. But Jesus demurs in a sense. The question has been put to him concerning his teaching, his disciples. And of course, Jesus doesn't make any response except to refer Annas to those who have heard him. And he's continuing his response now in verse 21. So we have te, which is an interrogative pronoun, why or what, depending on the context. Here, presumably, why. So why? Me is the first person pronoun, singular. In the accusative here, it represents the direct object of the verb, which is erotos. Erotos from erotao means to question, to interrogate would be the idea. It's a second person singular. Jesus addressing himself directly to Annas at this point. It's the present active indicative, so why do you question me is the issue. And then the same word here, only here it's eroteson, which is the imperative. So it's the second person singular, aorist active imperative, a command. Question rather, Jesus is saying, tous, the accusative plural masculine article, the akeotos. This is from akuo, to hear. It's the perfect active participle. The having heard me ones would be the idea. It's question, the having heard, and then te, the same pronoun as here. And in this case, it's the having heard what. So here it was why, and here it is what. Having heard what. Elale sa, this is from lalao, I speak. Elale sa is the first person singular, aorist active indicative. What I said, or what I spoke. Then the indirect object, dative, plural, to them. So why are you questioning me, Jesus says. Question the having heard what I said to them ones, is the idea in this participle phrase. Ida, the interjection here, behold, hutoi, demonstrative pronoun, these or these men, in the masculine, nominative plural, oidasen, have heard, from edo, I see or I hear, or I understand is really the idea. So these know would be the notion. It's the third person plural, perfect active indicative. They know and continue to know. Ha, the relative pronoun, in the accusative here, plural. These know what? Apon. Apon from lego, I say, it's the third person plural. Aorist active indicative, ego, and the ego is right at the end here. It gives it considerable emphasis. So these know and continue to know what I said, I. The notion is that they are going to be the witnesses, and it could be that some of these that Jesus has in mind, the these that is referred to here, may have been present at the time, and so he may have been pointing to them, indicating that the question should be put to them rather than to Jesus. If they want to call witnesses, then call these who have been witnessing Jesus' public ministry in synagogues and in the temple in the last months and in the last days. That would be the proper object of these interrogating questions.